2006 on a 56 BMW 318 Ci, so that's the 2 litre petrol manual gearbox. This one showing 38,756 miles on the clock on this one, so really low mileage. I'll show you that in a minute, with the dark blue electric roof in lovely working condition, which again we'll show you all that in a second. Really good mileage this one. It is the 2 litre petrol. Bodywork wise, all nice and one shade for that. And see, we're going to start off the bonnet, work our way around this BMW onto the interior. We'll go for an engine start up and then we'll show you that roof going up and down. Lovely and straight up the bonnet itself. We've got a tiny little mark at the back of the bonnet there on the right hand side, and a little stone chip, and I did just see a couple of little bird poo marks here and there. Nice and straight up the right hand side. The odd sort of surface scratch where it's been washed over the years, and a few little scratches at the front edge there. Get a good polish might square those away. Nice and tidy up the left hand side again, the odd little stone chip here and there, but lovely and straight across the bonnet, no dings or dents. Headlights are crystal clear on both sides. Those lovely grills are all nice and tidy, no cracks in those anyway, all nice and straight. As we come down the front bumper, lovely and tidy on the left hand side, no big scuffs or scrapes. Got a few little stone chip paint flakes, a tiny little scuff on that lower half there, a few little bubbles under the paint, but again your nose has got to be sort of touching it to notice that. A tiny little bit of paint flake on that left hand side body line. Spotlights, fog lights, sorry, are lovely and clear. Grills nice and tidy across the lower half, and again tiny little scuff just on that lower half section there on the right hand side of the bumper. A lovely and fresh across the front end. A few little stone chips to sort of complain about, but really right for the year and the mileage, that's for sure. Lovely condition this one. As we come round the driver's front wheel arch, lovely and straight. You've got the anthracite wheels all the way around as well. Nice and tidy up the driver's wheel arch. Rust wise, no rust coming through on the paint side of things. Little stone chip there and a tiny little light scratch on the front wheel arch, but again your nose has got to be touching it to notice any of that. Nice and tidy down that lower half sill section of the body kit there, and lovely and straight down that right hand side. So we come down the door, all nice and fresh, nothing really to whinge about on the door itself. A little bit of a car park and dent towards the back there. Mirror caps are uncracked, nice and tidy. Work our way down that driver's door onto the back edge, no major scuffs or scrapes or chips out the paint. We've got a little bit of a scuff here on the rub strip, which you can see where it comes from the door to the quarter, and it sort of carries on there. It's more of a scratch than anything that onto the quarter. As we come around the rear arch there, again no rust coming through anywhere, lovely and fresh on the rear arch there, matching wheels all the way around like I mentioned. Nice and tidy around the arch lip, no corrosion, no heavy scratching at all down that rear quarter. What we're going to do is quickly jump onto the roof, and Toby's going to pop it down for the interior. Lovely and tidy across the blue roof, all nice and taut. Nice and tight across that front leading edge, no rips or tears. Lovely and straight. As we come round onto the heated glass rear window, obviously you don't get any delamination or scratching with those being glass. Lovely and tidy across the left hand side again, no rips or tears, nice and clean. Wants a little bit of a wash in the middle if you're being really harsh, but really nice colours with it being silver and blue. Right, back down the rear quarter and onto the rear bumper. No heavy scratching around the fuel filler cap, a little bit of a scratch at the back there. Bumper corner itself, lovely and tidy, no scuffs or scrapes, a few little stone chips, but that's all. Rear lights again, lovely and clear on the left and the right hand side. Across the back of the boot there, nice and tidy, no rust around the barges. High level brake lights, crystal clear. Across the bottom edge of the boot there, no rust. Across the back bumper again, a little bit of a scuff there. Tiny little stone chip mark there in the middle of the back bumper. That rear diffuser's all nice and tidy. A little bit of a dent here as well on that lower panel section, which you cannot notice until you're sort of down and under it. Lovely and tidy on the left hand side bumper corner as we work our way down that lovely straight left hand side rear quarter. Across the boot lid itself, paint's nice and flat, no heavy marking, no big chips out of the leading edge there, normally where the boot's closed by. A few lighter scratches in there to sort of really complain about, and a little bit of a stone chip dent just at the back of the top of the rear quarter. Around the arch again, no rust coming through at all, lovely and fresh down the rear quarter, no rust there, no rust across that back edge where it meets the bumper. And again, another unmarked wheel on the left hand side rear. A few little marks on the paint there, just at the top of the rear quarter, sort of on top of the paint more than anything. I think that would polish straight off. Lovely and straight down the lower half and across the sill section once again, and lovely and tidy down that left hand side door. No heavy scratching around the handle, and no big chips out the back edge of the door or across the bottom. Towards the front again, no complaints there. Wing mirror cap is uncracked, but we have got a bit of a scuff at the top of it there. Down onto the left hand side front wing. Again, lovely and fresh around the paint on the wing. Got a tiny little bit of, two tiny little blebs then underneath the paint. They haven't broken through anywhere. Lovely and fresh, nice and level down that whole left hand side. Onto the interior now, conditions the same throughout the interior as well. Well looked after this one. You've got the grey leather. Driver's door card, lovely and tidy, no rips or tears. A little bit of wear to the sort of carbon trim effect on the handle, but again, no complaints there. Nice grey carpet set, unmarked on the top there, protecting that lovely grey carpet set underneath. The seat itself showing the right amount of wear for the year and the mileage, minimal wear really. A little bit of discoloration creasing, that's quite a harsh bolster, so you do get that, but no rips or tears again. On those electric memory heated seats, these ones in the front there, it's got all the toys on it. Lovely and tidy and straight across the dashboard, no complaints. The steering wheel's in nice condition with minimal wear. Centre console all lovely and standard, still got the original head unit in it. I say heated front electric memory seats on this one. Lovely and tidy across the centre console. So just pop this seat forward. You can electrically adjust it off there as well. The rear seat showing minimal use on the C46, no complaints in the rear. Carpet set's nice and tidy with the matching grey mat throughout. No scratching to the plastic. Lovely and tidy across the rear seats. Into the boot now. Lovely and tidy in the boot. What's that, Tubbs? Oh, you've got the wind buffer still in its case in the boot, which is nice to see. Boot floor itself, lovely and tidy in the boot floor, no complaints in there. Lovely and straight, and clean and tidy in the boot. Got your triangle as well in there. Toolkit is complete. That's the first time I've seen a full toolkit in a BMW, so it's clearly been looked after, this one. The roof deck itself, lovely and tidy, no heavy scratching or marks for that at all. As we come into the left hand side again, door card, lovely and tidy, no rips or tears. A little bit of wear to the handle again, but nothing bad on there. The seat itself, minimal wear once again on the left hand side. Nice and tidy, a little bit of discoloration there on the bolster, but lovely and straight on the rest of the seat as well. Again, both of them folding forward as they should. Oh, as they should, with the electric working to get in and out. And lovely and tidy again, minimal wear to the left hand side rear. Not too much use at all, those rear seats. Dashboard's nice and clean again from the left hand side with the matching carpet set, which is unmarked. Onto the engine bay now. Like I say, it's a 318, but it is the 2 litre petrol engine on the manual gearbox. Lovely and tidy there, all the plastic trims are there. Nothing missing in that, and see. Toby's going to fire it into life for us. No problems at all with that, firing straight into life without hesitation. Ticking over nice and smooth, not hunting or idling rough on the tick over there. I will show you the mileage, I'll just shut this bonnet down. Everything sort of closes right on this one as well. No water lights on the dash there, Tobe. No water lights on the dash. See the mileage of 38756, that's 38756. We're going to show you the roof working. Electric roof, this one, nice and smooth, no hesitation at all from that. Locking as I should at the front. And back down if you wouldn't mind, Tobes. No problems at all with that, no hesitation, no juddering from the roof there. And there you have it. A 2006 on a 56 BMW 318 Ci. Nice low mileage, lovely and fresh in one colour silver, that one, with a lovely interior.